What's going on, everybody? You're watching New York Giants Now by Chat Sports. I'm your host, Marshall Green, and we got some trade rumors to talk about because Bleacher Report linked the New York Giants to Budda Baker. Budda Baker has requested a trade from the Arizona Cardinals, and Bleacher Report thinks the Giants are a prime destination for him, so we'll talk about that. And also, the Arizona Cardinals have not picked up the fifth-year option on Isaiah Simmons. He was the number 8 selection in the 2020 NFL Draft. At the time, the Giants were really interested in Isaiah Simmons. New regime in place now, but there's a lot of Giants publications on the internet talking about a trade for Isaiah Simmons, so we're going to break all that down in today's show. But first, I need your guys' help. Help me out here. Click on the share button right below me and get the word out about today's show. If you select the Twitter icon and you click post to Twitter and tag me at @MarshallGreen_, I'm going to give you a retweet, and I'm also going to give you a follow back, a little 2-for-1 special on today's show. But we'd really appreciate it if you did share this video. We're trying to continue to grow here on the channel, and we need your help. Share this video, and we'll give you a retweet and a follow back. Let's dive into it, though. Budda Baker has requested a trade from the Arizona Cardinals. He said, I either want to be the highest paid safety in the National Football League or I want to be traded. Well, they don't want to make him the highest paid safety in the NFL, so now he is on the trade block. And Bleacher Report said the one trade they want to see from the Giants prior to the season starting is New York and Joe Schoen trading for Budda Baker. And he is a talented football player, no doubt about it. But would the Giants pay the cost for a player like Budda Baker? He's a great player, and he's going to make the Giants better. And he has shown that throughout his National Football League career. The thing I love about Budda Baker is he really doesn't miss time. Look, in the 2019 and 2020, only missed 3 games. And then in the last 2 years, he's only missed 2 games. And he has 4 seasons at the safety position of over 100 tackles. In 2021, he had 98 tackles. He likes to make plays at or near the line of scrimmage, and I like that. And I think it'd be a perfect fit in a Don Wink Martindale system. But when you think about what the Giants have on this roster at the safety position, I doubt that they have real interest in a Budda Baker trade. I thought Bleacher Report made some good points. Giants lost Julian Love. They need to replace him. But do they want to replace Julian Love, who they didn't really even want to pay $7 million, considering the fact that Budda Baker wants to be the highest paid safety in the NFL? And I think the Giants are in a spot at the safety room where they don't need to go out and make a major trade. And I also think about it like this. Xavier McKinney, after this season, is going to want a contract extension. You're going to have to pay him. So, do you think that the Giants want to pay Xavier McKinney top dollar and Budda Baker top dollar? That's a lot of the salary cap at the safety position. And for that, I don't think so. And I like Dane Pelton. I think he was good last year in his rookie year. I'm excited to see what Jason Pinnock can do potentially at the starting position. I think Bobby McCain is going to slide in and kind of be that Julian Love replacement. And then Jervarius Owens, the more I watch tape on him, the 7th round selection out of U of H, I think there's some juice there. And I think the Giants think that they actually got a primetime player. Bleacher Report actually did put out a trade idea that they think could make a trade happen. And this is it. They said the Giants would receive Budda Baker, and they would have to give up their 2nd round pick in the 2024 NFL Draft. I'll share my thoughts on this coming up in a second, but I want to hear from you guys down in the comment section first. Would you make this trade? Would you send your 2nd round pick of the upcoming draft to the Arizona Cardinals for Budda Baker? Type A for accept or D for decline. For me, when I think about the position, the safety spot, the money it's going to take, he's 27 years old. I think a 2nd round pick for Budda Baker is a bit rich for me. I'm sure there's a team out there that would trade a 2nd round pick for Budda Baker, but for me, I would decline this trade offer. I don't think the Giants need to give up a premium draft pick like that would be a 2nd round pick for Budda Baker. Great player, no doubt about it. Would make this team better, absolutely. But when you think about what we have at safety and the fact that we got a lot of players that we have to come up and pay here in a little bit, including Xavier McKinney, I'm going to have to decline this one. I'm going to have to say no to the Arizona Cardinals. But we'll talk about an Arizona Cardinal that I do want to trade for coming up in a second. But make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, because if the Giants make a move, we make a video here on the channel. We pride ourselves on being the first people on YouTube to get you guys the latest news and rumors surrounding surrounding the New York Football Giants. And we are just 8 subscribers away from getting to 28,000 subs here on today's video. So if you want Giants content all day, every day, and you're looking for a one-stop shop on YouTube, hit that sub button. Go down right now. Lock us in. New York Giants Now by Chat Sports. Isaiah Simmons has also had some rumors surrounding him as the Cardinals declined his 5th-year option. And G-Men HQ, the fan-sided site for the New York Giants, listed Isaiah Simmons as a trade target. And for that reason, I wanted to talk about it in today's show. I think it's a good question. Could the Arizona Cardinals look to add draft capital in a trade for Isaiah Simmons? They already have 2 draft picks in the first round, 2 first-round picks the Cardinals have in the 2024 NFL draft after they traded down with the Houston Texans. And as a rebuilding team, could they look to add more draft capital and an efforts maybe to trade up for a quarterback potentially or someone else in this 2024 draft class? Simmons hasn't really had the career that a lot of us thought he would coming out of Clemson. I thought he was going to be a for sure thing, a guy that had all-pro type of talent. And he's played better the last 2 years, no doubt about it. I just think a change of scenery, a change of scheme, and getting different coaches to coach him would help him out a little bit. Because some of these stats, they pop off screen. I mean, this past year, he had 4 sacks and 99 tackles. The year before, 106 tackles, 4 tackles for loss and a sack and a half, 1 interception. He has that versatility that we loved coming out of the draft. And the New York Giants legend, Carl Banks, went on to Twitter earlier this month and said, Isaiah Simmons, who I loved out of college, is a real enigma. So talented, yet so limited. Good in space, in pass defense. In the box, he looks very uncomfortable versus the run. He's not effective for his physical traits. And as a blitzer, he's better off the edge, not special, and needs coaching badly. And I agree exactly with what Carl Banks says, and especially at the end of this tweet. He says he needs coaching badly. And I think Wink Martindale and this Giants defensive staff could get the absolute most out of a player like Isaiah Simmons. 6'4", 250 pounds. What do you run? Like a 4.4, 4.5 40. A true sideline-to-sideline tackling machine. He can get after the quarterback, and he's also shown the ability to drop in coverage and be a decent pass defender. It just comes down to the price for Isaiah Simmons. What are the Arizona Cardinals looking for in return when it comes to this player that they spent a top 10 pick on just 3 NFL drafts ago? I wouldn't trade anything more than a 4th-round pick. I would give up a 4th-round pick for Isaiah Simmons because I do believe that Wink Martindale could turn him into a special player on this team, and I think he fits a need. The Giants, they need a multiple type of player, a guy that could play inside linebacker, a guy that could blitz on the edge, maybe slide in and be a big slot corner or a big nickel in that type of role. I think he would fit perfectly, and I would trade for him, but I wouldn't go higher than a 4th-round pick. So I want to close out today's show asking this question, because we talked about 2 Arizona Cardinals in today's show. Budda Baker has requested a trade from Arizona, wants a trade or to be the highest paid safety. Doesn't sound like he's going to get that from the Cardinals. And Isaiah Simmons, 5th-year decline. So if you had to pick one of these guys to trade for, Giants fans, who would it be? Type BB for Budda Baker or IS for Isaiah Simmons. Give me Isaiah Simmons. I was a huge fan of his coming out of Clemson in the NFL draft. And how sick does the dude look in the Giants' icy white uniforms, the alternates? Give me Isaiah Simmons. I want to see him in Giants blue. I think it'd be a really good move. I think it'd make the Giants better, and I think it would be the best case scenario for Isaiah Simmons, the player. I think he just needs to change of scenery and new coaching so for him to reach the maximum potential he has to offer to this league. I appreciate everybody for tuning in to today's video. If you made it this far in the show, that means you're a real one, so hit that thumbs up icon. And remember, you can always stay up to date with the latest news and rumors surrounding Big Blue over on my Twitter. So give me a follow at @MarshallGreen_.